guys, welcome back. You are still in the segment called Talk the Ting with Kim. And today we're discussing how to heal from relationship trauma. So far in this conversation, we have discussed some of the things that we've experienced in relationships, like belittling, insults, bullying behaviors, threatening to harm a partner, intimidation with weapons, keeping a partner from being able to seek help, stonewalling, gaslighting, love bombing. These things, if it is that you want to know more about it, you will have to watch the recording. It will be posted on our YouTube channel, or it is type Funtastic Fridays on YouTube. All right. All right, so we're going to get in the how to heal part. So firstly, I wanted y'all to have a better understanding of relationship trauma, some of the ways we experience it, and some of its signs. So now we can discuss how to heal from these traumas.
And I'm here for this part.
So it's important to remember that relationship trauma does not develop overnight. It's not a one night something. It's not something where you do it today and tomorrow you're just afraid of it. It's usually something that happens over time. It's repetitive or has just happened for too long.
Yeah.
All right? So keep in mind that healing may take some time. So here are a few steps to help you on your journey of healing. First one, make a commitment to let go. Simple, don't it? Sounds simple. Make a commitment to let go.
All right.
The first step toward letting go is realizing that it is necessary. It is necessary for you to feel ready to do so. This can happen at different times for different people. But once someone makes this decision, it can be empowering to do so. So the very first thing is you have to realize that there's a problem. Feel ready, right? There's an experience that you had that you realize you're having flashbacks about, you're having nightmares about, you're paranoid, you're having flashbacks about, which I think is probably one of the number one things that's on social media. I'm not trust nobody, I'm not trust no friend, not even family, because I say it's not only romantic relationship trauma, it's just relationships overall. Family can hurt you, friends can hurt you, co-workers can hurt you, your neighbor can hurt you. You know, after that you don't talk to no neighbor because the last neighbor is dirty. You know, romantic relationship.
As I say, it just picked my message in her and she said, no, she don't romantic relationship. When she meet up guy one time, my message in her and she said, no, so she don't want to meet no more, man. Message in her and
can't
she
do
said,
it again. So you have to make a commitment that, okay, this is something I realize I'm struggling with, and as such, you have to be honest with yourself and make a commitment. So I want to work on this. Unless you make that decision with yourself and commit to it, nothing as such, you have nothing's gonna improve, nothing's gonna change. All right. Number two, you have to be feel the feelings. As such, you have to be
topics. Where you get these headings?
Feel the feelings.
So all right, let it go.
Feelings. First, make a let it go. You know?
Okay, make a
commitment. So make a plan. Say, yo, I need for the this.
Need to let it go.
Exactly.
So identify the issue.
Say you need to let go.
And then feel.
Now feel the feelings, right? To let go.
And then
so memories of past events can bring up complex or strong emotions. Allowing oneself to feel those feelings unconditionally without trying to fight or fix them is an important step toward processing what happened.
This
can be difficult, so it may help to express these feelings in a safe place, such as in a journal or with a trusted friend or with a therapist, aka Lionel. Right? We have to. So basically, what this one is saying is that don't fight it. If you're upset about it, be upset. Basically, what this one is saying is,
because when you say Kim,
man, no fears, no fears, money, no. When you know, say you hurt deep down, you didn't really check for the girl. No fears, money, no. When you know, either left you or cheat for you, and boy, you know, no fears, money, no. Be a tough chat, but you know deep down you actually do feel some type of way. Just embrace it. Just say, oh boy, and boy, up on the one end, or whatever it is that you have to do. So you have to feel the feeling.
You have
that you have to do.
Kim, and ensure that you clarify, because when you say feel the feeling,
that you have to do.
So embrace it and all this stuff. That's how they end up back with the ex.
No, well, no, we're not saying to go embrace it to get back to them.
Okay.
we're saying allow embrace it to feel the hurt.
So accept that you are feeling.
You are hurt. Whether you're hurt, you're sad, you're disappointed, whatever. Don't block it out. Don't act like you're tougher than everybody else. Don't act like say, boy, this can't reach. You are, everybody else. This and woman at this and no.
Me not cry.
Me not ball. I know say yeah, I will water it, I sweat, Yeah, no. Okay. Let people know, like not everybody else. Yeah. You need to accept. Say let people know, some type of way, and that is just it.
So to the thugs them out there,
especially the thugs them, because women will admit it.
We know say the thugs them.
Let people know, like
find a little room. Yeah, a little room. Let people if you're in a room like that, you find a bathroom space. And when all the shower run. Ball, brother!
I'm not gonna know your tears from the water.
Alright. So I think I want this money. I look see me. Ball in the water.
And put on music so you can stop or something. Nobody not hear you. No, I think I want this money. I say play like a Whitney or something. Yeah, nobody not gonna
no, but the emotion them, because that's what happened.
And that is what happened. And you have all to hurt people carrying around this hurt because they're not letting it go. They're not letting themselves feel whatever they're experiencing.
I said that I remember because that's a video with a guy who hurt him because that's what happened. I would say his girlfriend at the time, and after I'm hurt, I take up camera and now I record himself a ball, and I'm saying he probably never ball before that moment. Then
exactly, yeah. Trust me, it happens. Too cute. Say me not trust people. Kimmie say just like a test, you have to me not trust people. Question one by one. So you have to do step by step.
Who said them not trust people?
Trust people. Too cute.
See me for a session.
And then come and say, oh, I hear start that ladder. What is the balling? The what? Balling on the show. Trust people. Never mind, I'll find.
Listen to me. These are techniques that I use in my sessions, people. If you want to find out more, please go ahead and sign up at Funtastic Fridays. If you want to find out more, and we can arrange. Okay?
Is it Lionel or
if
is
you
it
want
Lionel?
to find out more, it's actually Dr. Lionel.
Dr. Lionel.
If you want to find out more,
and then too cute to load up enough ball ladder, balling up.
Hey, if you want to find out more, hello, I am not in a situation to ball
in a very long time.
That is the key. That's why no people say, boy, they must stay single. Because sometimes you don't want ball.
You don't put yourself in a position if a feel away for potentially ball.
But yeah, life no put in that position. So, I've been not balling for some time. But really actually not wrong if me ball.
Exactly,
I
feel the feelings.
In a while, but sometimes you know say I have a look of feeling.
Out of the blue to sometime, you know.
I have a look I water like it a build up, I have a look. Hey!
One movie I watch and one scene go on. It just kind of put you on a different level.
I was watching one of them. One of them show like when somebody like so dead and the doctor do some amazing thing.
Yeah.
And 3 people come help them and something.
Yeah.
And I was watching some amazing. And I tell her, Kim. People come help them and something. My eyes start tremble.
Yeah.
I say, yo brother, who do I watch this? And it was so emotional.
Yeah,
I tell you.
I get you.
May I make sure look left or right? And I say, I'm ready for ball.
You don't know what to see you.
Never ball. No.
And the shower never close enough.
The feeling was there, and I said, wow, this is very, I have emotions.
Well, Kimmie said, hey Lionel, have someone I watch him. Well, Lionel, Kimmie I watch him, The man I move cautious bad.
What do you mean?
Me no know, Kimmie I load up.
Kimmie that?
Kimmie 96.
Okay. What do you mean?
And then Too Cute Roberts said, we'll sign up, Lionel. She'll sign up for the services. And Carter said, if more men sign up, Lionel, she'll sign him.
That is a fact. And you know,
the built up anger. Sign up, Lionel.
You don't have to be the cry.
Exactly. Sign up, Lionel.
You can do somebody in yourself.
Feel the feelings. Sign up, Lionel. Feel the feelings.
In yourself.
Feel the feelings. If you lock up for a day or so, cause boy.
In yourself.
Feel the feelings.
Let's harmonize.
Far, far away. Far away.
You never come Alright, remember
to happy for
catch us on tour on Instagram.
And we don't tour on Friday. But no, for real though, we need to feel the feelings, right?
Alright.
Next one. Take responsibility.
For what?
Your own action.
So, if relevant, this step can help people who feel guilt, embarrassment, or shame about the past to take responsibility for their role or contribution in an event, relationship, or situation. Now, this does not mean blaming oneself
Relationship or situation,
but simply acknowledging what happened and taking ownership of past actions, as this is Chevy. You may or may not have been the problem in your past relationships, but even if you weren't the problem, there is a very high chance that you somehow contributed to the problem. So for this one, Kimmie said, come like a karaoke session in segment. So for this one, guys, take responsibility. Whether you're the abuser, you need to be honest with yourself. Say, yeah, take responsibility. Whether you're the art and it not right, and you need to take responsibility. Whether you're the so then people that you learn to avoid over time, and sadly they're responsibility. Whether you're someone we are gonna end up in a trap over time, and some people are just really good at it.
True.
But at some point, you have to take responsibility as the abuser, and then also as the person that probably was hurt and go through the pain. Sometimes we add to the problem. A lot of times we add to the problem because either we're not talking, we feel some type of way, we're not talking, so we start spite. We start, boy, when we talk to Chevy at evening time, come, we know say, I know I go vex if but they talk to man in. Women, we know we do them something. We know what can do, what can get on their skin. And we want them look jealous or we want show say we still out here. So the next girls' night, you find the shortest dress. And we're not saying nobody should be out here controlling you, but you know why you do it. But you know, say it's not the get up just because you want to wear that dress. You want make him know, say, man, I go out there with a see that dress here. Chances are I go talk to you. Or a man might call you, go over there. You know, if you want the money now, but you want to make him jealous.
And on the guy's side, one of the things I've seen or heard, mostly probably in movies, but I think it applies in real life as well. Anytime when any man miss him, hit her, box her, push her, whatever, a woman, the first line them can think of is say, look where you made a woman. Really now, she make you do that? Try whatever you know? That is one of the things people
so they find out it's a guest
light. There you go, Kimmie. I was just about to say that's how they do it. She so make you do that. Yeah, we know people are nine, people this and people that.
Yeah, but still not an excuse.
That's not the first excuse. Nine, people this and people for the reason. If somebody box you or hit you, yeah, the nine, people this should be, oh my, I am sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Nine,
not boy, do it again now. I look what I for doing now.
All right.
I'm going to do it again now.
So people look out for these signs, yeah?
But yeah, I really want to, especially to point out the part of I said, if you're the person that was hurt. As I said, along the way, things will happen. And we react. We're hurting. We're in pain. And as such, we want you hurt. So sometimes we add to the problem. We're not making it no better. And as such, they're going to react naturally because they're humans as well. Whether they were the first one wrong or not. It's just a chain reaction.
And it keeps on building.
And it keeps going until the relationship done.
And it's not going to end pretty either.
Exactly. Both sides are carry feeling and then you keep spicy. And that's why you have...
She want to get 3 different bun and then one all of a sudden one have baby on the way.
But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that people are drawing the kids into it now.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
You know, that's what that even make it a whole lot worse. Because now you're spicy because you hurt. So that even make it you can't come to the picnic. Or you know what? Make sure to give the money to the picnic. The picnic probably going to waste the money. I'm not give no money because I can't deal with the mother. Or you know what? I'm not here just mashing up people's life. Kimmie said, I never watch Funtastic Friday and Lionel and have a snack bar here. Kimmie said, I never watch.
Hello.
Every Friday the people say, I never watch.
Listen to me, hello.
But yeah, take responsibility. Right? Take responsibility.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but for real, guys, I feel like this is something. Finally, guys, I'm gonna be very honest. I like a personal story. That when I was going through this, I realized that I automatically did these steps. Never really, guys, knew any of this theory. There was a break for many moons ago. It was the longest relationship, and boy, it did rough. You know, I was angry for so many months. Now I chat to a soul. If you hear the name of Vex, if you know, he would try to call me. I want to see the name. I was angry. You know, and Vex all over again. Then one day I realized I didn't know. I was in life, so this not healthy for me. And I was just doing everything to be busy. Someone on the time to think about nothing, right? I realized this not gonna fix. This was continue to go through life with me. Healthy for me. And one day I had to make a commitment to let go, right? So I realized that these responses or these research I did, right? So I was tying back to everything I decided back then. We just never put pen to paper and write it down. Right? So the very first thing I did was make a commitment to let go. let go.
Then feel the feelings.
Right? So then I had to take. I actually think my
Let go.
Right. So ultimate step or the final step was to take responsibility part, as in how I contributed. Cause you know when I like point fingers, I actually think well, I like to say because you and because you and then because you that me to do. So we'll always like to deflect. And then there are points I actually had to be very honest with myself. So Kim, but you know you there though, you know. And there you there try upset him or you there try make him feel how you feel. So you do that too. And there are points I say you just make it worse. And that was the hardest part. But can I say something over that part? I felt light, right? I felt like I could have soared. I felt like I had a wing because it was no longer a heavy. I wasn't walking around with this anger, this hurt. Oh, me not talk to nobody. I wasn't walking relationship. I never felt that way. Hey, and the next time he called, I answered, and I wasn't walking around with he was actually surprised. Cause the next time he called, I answered. All
right, my question there though, Kimmie.
And the next time he called, I answered.
Him. When I call for?
And the next time he called, he was trying to apologize or trying to get back in my
call to apologize.
Exactly, but I never want to hear a thing.
I send an email.
Sir, blocking, ignore everything.
I want to get this out there as well. This is another part of the session, guys. Remember, I want to get this. Sign up. Fantastic Friday. This is another part of the session, guys. All right? Listen me. Right?
We probably need to have
a session, guys.
A session like that, you know. Them sending a question or a concern, I will make like that.
Another part of the session, guys. All right. Kim was able to get through that one, right? It's another Trust part me, of the session, guys. You have times when you're trying to get through and that one, right? Keeps pushing and stuff like that. And they're going to say, oh, I'm trying to apologize. One, right? Madness.
Exactly.
A part of apology is saying, one, right? And allowing the person to accept it.
Exactly.
Your point of apologize. Oh, me call you for apologize, but you never answer, so I call you 50 more times.
Yeah, and that was it basically.
Sir, that's not apologizing.
And then I can say after all of that, when I was at peace, guys, was a whole boy my story, and I wish I knew one. And then guess what? It never was a whole boy.
Because at that point it don't mean nothing. Because
I was good.
Them cannot tell you, say, oh my gosh, oh I didn't
I'm so
know
sorry.
You.
And if I knew these things, it had no impact on me because I was good. I healed before, so it wasn't a sore point. No impact on me. If I'm second get the hurt, would I probably leave it to that to argue or
if I call for apologize, if I call you and get through,
had no impact on me because
I'm sorry. If I don't get through, I'll leave a message. Hey, I was trying to get through to you.
Had no impact on me because
I'm sorry. Hit me back up on the 1, 2, 3. Let me talk about you and me, right? But if that don't work, I'm gonna say, all right, never get my voicemail, so I'm gonna send a text message. I'm gonna say, hey, I was trying to get through, right? At that point, they have to just leave them and say, listen me. I apologize. I want them to receive the message. They might not read it today. Probably next week, they might go through something. I want them to receive the message. 50 times. True. Because that can't help nobody.
Exactly.
I want them to receive the message. That is what you call another way you call that now. That's not something now, you know. That's not one of the behavior. I want them to receive the message.
It's some sort of bombing, you know.
That's not one of the behavior.
If I love bombing, because this now is like apology bombing. Apology bombing, maybe.
Really and truly, you keep coming at the person.
And you know them now.
If you want somebody to receive.
Exactly. Get in the space.
Exactly.
Get in the space.
Give them time.
But Kimmie say it's one-sided at first because females mainly express their feelings while most men tend to keep everything until it's just too much for them. I think it happens on both sides. Women bottle up. I used to bottle up.
A woman don't like when men express themselves.
And then sometimes men just very brazy. Like they're just very. They're not nice. No, I'm not say brazy. Brazy is not the word. But it's like how. Women, we can't manage. Brazy is not the word. We can't handle rejection. We can't handle.
Exactly.
And a man will brazy. Brazy is not the word. Blunt, right?
But not only that, Kim. You see,
not say brazy. Brazy is not the word.
Sometimes the man them not express themselves.
I'm not saying no,
not only that. No, not only that. I'm just saying, make sure get a man who express themselves. She says, but him just tell me him feeling so.
Yeah.
You get me? I said,
yeah. So it's like from one to another.
Right. So some things become the norm. So even when they do get it now, it's weird, same way.
I think because I'm not actually used to it.
That's what I mean.
Exactly. So from one extreme to the other, so you need some middle ground.
Any idea? Ladies, we know say no want a man to express himself. When you get a man to express himself,
you know what to do with him.
You don't know what to do with him.
And then you not talk because, there you go. That kind of thing.
So you just have to be understanding both ways, guys.
Yeah. But you have to take responsibility as we say on both sides of the spectrum. Whether you've been hurt, there's chances are you contributed to the problem. And then you're the abuser. Listen, the chances are you contribute out here.
All right.
All right. The next one, practice mindfulness. We're going to run through the rest because that's the time coming up on us. Practice mindfulness. So mindfulness is a skill that encourages people to focus on what is happening. So mindfulness is and it is a natural quality that we all have. So mindfulness is every moment if we take the time to appreciate it. When we practice mindfulness, we're practicing the art of creating space for ourselves. So mindfulness is a think, space to breathe, creating space between ourselves and our reaction. So you're not quick to jump to reaction. You're not quick to the feeling cross your mind and you just make it engulf your whole day. You actually pause and say, no, I don't want to go in a depression. So, you're mindful about your present. No, when they're working, I really want ball of work. You have to sort of catch yourself. Right? So practice mindfulness. Kimmie said, I'm in that type of relationship line because I love to communicate. So she have a communicative man and she like to communicate.
Max it up.
All right, and then the next one, practice self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating oneself with kindness, care, and forgiveness. People can practice self-compassion by changing their self-talk. This involves noticing when their thoughts become critical and negative, then replacing them with more forgiving alternatives and speaking kinder to ourselves. So essentially, enough of we out here call ourselves Yamid and Dasheen, and that's actually one of the things we need to stop it, because the truth is not that we're out here just being stupid. You fell in love with a person because the actions were right for you. Whatever it is that they were doing, you needed it. It worked. It appealed to you. That is why it attracted you. You needed it. Give this person a chance. Now this person not living up to what their promises or whatever it is that they committed to. Not even expectation. Expectation and can be different things. But what they committed to you or what they promised you, can be different things. Don't mean say yeah, man. It don't mean that you genuinely loved and cared for this person. Even if it is that there were signs that you may have seen but didn't pay attention to, you can't bash yourself too hard. Because you see, as I'm saying, it's not a made-up term out of the blue. Love is blind. There are certain things that you won't see until after a break when you realize, we should have like more said. I've said it to myself. But in the situation, you're trying to forgive. You're trying to make it work. You're trying to fix things.
Well, sometimes Kim, the reason why they say sometimes.
But in the
because sometimes yam there under.
It's myself.
But in the so it's really and truly sometimes you're deep in it.
Yeah.
You can't see what's above it.
Which is fair, right. But I think the way we start use it now, because people out here, all the yam them are rare, it's not because that people out here, right? But people not using it in that term, is that we're calling ourselves idiots. We're stupid, we're fool.
Well,
and that's how we use it these days. Because me jokingly say it too.
No, I mean, because there's two sides of yam. There's a light side. Like where people call, like people nominate themselves and say, yes, I'm a Yamed. Like where people call that. But you have the real side of it, where really and truly some people call like themselves no say, boy, this no make no sense. But them so yam, them still a stay.
Yeah, so what I'm saying though, in the midst of it, is that we also need to start being kinder to ourselves. So you have to be real with yourself, boy, them action add up, this no spell sense. This 2 + 2 now make 4.
But the person was nice in the beginning, something like that.
Huh?
But you can say, okay, the person.
Yeah, it's not like you get up and you fall for somebody. The man don't meet you a lie and you just know the lie them did it and you say, boy, we still gonna do the money. Right?
Okay.
The man gave it, or the woman gave it everything you needed in the moment. Right? Attract your attention and get your investment. You invest your time, your energy, your feelings, right? Exactly. When people really love somebody,
right? For the girl,
you genuinely care, right?
The man want to get it back.
So we to be kinder to ourselves because enough of we out here. I've said it. Once upon a time, I did fool, But even stop say stuff like that because I wasn't being idiotic. I was just stuff like trying to love somebody that probably wasn't on the same level. Trying to invest in me the way I was trying to invest in them. So basically, be kinder to yourself. I was not bash yourself and say you're idiot and you're this and you're that. Idiotic. That's what I was basically saying. All right. And then you also have to be open to forgiveness and express your anger, but in a safe way. Feelings of unresolved anger, betrayal, and resentment are common among those who struggle to let go of past events. Some people feel hesitant about expressing anger. However, please note that anger and aggression are not the same. While anger is a feeling and physiological state, aggression involves taking action on those feelings, often in a way that causes harm. So if it is that you're feeling some type of way and if you express your anger, do it responsibly, do it safely. You can write in a journal, you can do something creative with it, whether music. You have enough artists that write song out of them feelings. Do something creative with it. You can talk to friends, loved ones, or you can go seek a therapist or do a sport. No people go gym. Go to the actual gym, not the actual gym.
Or both.
Or both. Whenever it is that them going through stuff, right? So you find a way to get that anger out without harming anybody else. So, letting go of past hurt and pain is not always easy. So, particularly if a person has experienced emotional pain that is unresolved. So, however, there are ways to move on from the past and improve one's mental health in the process. But you just have to be dedicated to the process and take it day by day. With time, memories from the past can become easier to deal with. Pain that is unresolved. It's a whole lot, guys, but essential, and I hope you guys really catch the recording to deal with, right? Because I feel like there's so much information there that I feel like there were even steps in probably there's so much information there, and I could see how it would have helped the process, There's so much information there. Don't just take it as okay, yeah, I saw. There's so much information there. I'm gonna trust people. You can't just be out there. Listen, I always tell people you have to trust people in this world. But when they sit down in one bus beside somebody, you trust them to do something. I mean, it don't mean they know them personally, but you sit in there, you have to just hope say. When you jump in at the taxi or you jump in at the bus, you trust the driver. I go carry you to your destination safely. So people always say, me not trust people, carry you to your destination. You have to trust people. We are created in a world where carry you to your destination. You cannot do everything for yourself. Even the person, if I carry you to your destination, somebody build it for you, don't it? The mechanic work on it for you, don't it? Carry it to your person put you in the petrol, do something, don't it? The mechanic work on it. You have to trust people. That who not trust people something they don't. The mechanic work on it for you, right? But then also first build this defense, and then the mechanic we never let somebody in or close enough to us because boy. The mechanic work on it for evil and the
experiences.
So we can't be living like that essentially. That's what I'm saying.
So therefore, people, the key to life is listen me. At some point, you gotta just give it a try. Key to life. So all we want you to do is take your time, evaluate the situation, look at things, and try and make the best decision possible.
Exactly. And guys, that is it for Talk the Ting with Kim and Fantastic Fridays, because it's 8 o'clock. Kimmie said, unnoticed trust.
All right. I want to say congratulations to our winner, Tiffany, top of the class. Next week, we're going to bring back the Do You Hear What I Hear? Let's see if we get a winner for that one. Hope you guys have a safe weekend out there.
Happy birthday when it comes, Audley.
Audley Shakespeare wrapping it up at the end of August. Happy birthday to you when it comes, boss. And congrats. Have a safe weekend. Chevy Don Wagwan.
See y'all next week.
All right.
All right.